Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Vanzan, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon, and you're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.
Okay, sorry. Happy New Year. Hello, and welcome to BKS1 Radio, the Hour Show. It's your girl, Latoya Chanel. And of course, I'm sitting here with Miss Queen B. And it is 2026. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
We got some champagne for y'all. Okay. And we going to pop some bottles because that's what we going to do because this is our first show of 2026.
Yes, it is.
We made it. We are here. We got some friends with us in the building. So we are excited. We have some guests that are going to be coming on in the month of January that are already scheduled to be here.
Yes.
So shout out to them. And we are back. So today we are just going to go through all things New Year. Mm-hmm. And we're going to discuss that. But we're not going to discuss it with just ourselves. We're going to discuss it with some friends that we're going to introduce in a minute. But, ma'am, it's 2026.
Happy 2026.
It's a new year.
Very new year.
What? Help me out with this here. What we doing? What's 2026 looking like for you?
Ooh, busy.
Okay. Yeah, right?
Busy.
Right.
Busy.
Right.
Busy.
Okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
You know how I'm coming. It's a lot on the horizon.
Drink to that, too.
Prepare to be sick of me.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Prepare to be sick of me.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Well, listen.
I plan on doing a lot, but a lot of healing, a lot of self. I told myself a lot of self preservation, a lot of no's, a lot of no's this year, and it's not a no from being mean or bitter. It is a no from setting boundaries, right?
Right.
And not overextending myself.
Right.
And just a lot of self-healing, like just healing self-love. I'm going to have those more quiet moments. I'm going to have more me time. I'm going to have more, not today.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
And that's how I feel.
That's how you feel.
That's how I feel.
That's
how I feel.
That's what 2026 is looking
Yes.
like for you. Okay.
Got this book coming out.
Uh-oh. Okay. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Super excited.
Okay.
The title is called Heavy. So
we're going to have to move all of this so that we can get to
Do the
back
clap.
to the stuff. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah, it's called Heavy.
Tell the people. I
Yeah.
I know, but tell the people.
So I'm super excited. I'm gonna kill Jason. I'm super excited about it. It is basically just a book that lets it's about the things that it basically is the heavy things that black women don't get to talk about. We like anything you could think of in that book. It's almost like a guide, but anything you could think of, any story that you've probably encountered is inside this book.
Okay. And it's called Heavy because?
Well, it's a play on words, of course. But it's healing every aspect of your journey. And heavy.
They're just gonna have to wait for it to come out.
There you go. You had to.
And then you can't tell us everything. But when it comes out, it's going to be.
It's going to be that.
Okay.
It's going to be that. A lot of
Okay. All right. We got some new things.
Some new things.
Big things on the horizon.
Yeah.
Listen, as long as we are continuing to grow and do more
Did you write the vision yet?
Involve. I did not. So B and I do this thing every year. You know, it's from the Bible. You know, writing your vision out.
And making it plain.
Making it plain. And typically every year we have a time period where we need to begin writing out all the things that we want to do. For the year.
Yep.
I will say this. I have not done anything for 2026 yet, and I started thinking about it the other day. But we did it in two places. We went down to one of our other girlfriends' houses, and we put a bunch of stuff in envelopes, and then we have to reopen it to see what we did or what we didn't
open
do.
those yet.
So we have not opened the envelopes as of yet. But
I can't remember what I put.
I don't know what I put either. But it was a bunch of note cards. It's like 20, 30 different note cards and stuff we put, and we have to open it to see if we've achieved those goals.
Yes.
But another thing that I do individually is I have a whiteboard in my office at home, and I write down all the different areas of my life, and I put all of the things that I want to accomplish in that year. And by the grace and mercy of God, I did every single thing on my whiteboard except for one thing. Except for one thing. And when I say everything, I put things from a spiritual standpoint, financial standpoint, things I want to do here with this show. Like as far as all the events and all the stuff we had last year, all of that was planned. All of that was in the works at the beginning of the year. All the festivals and everything I did, all the stuff in my career, everything health-wise. I need to lose this amount. This need to be that size. This need to do every single thing I put on there. You know, the only thing that we did not do that was on that board was we were supposed to have a poetry event last year. We were supposed to do a poetry event last year, and that was the only out of the 30 some odd things on my whiteboard. Huh? A poetry event? I mean, well, NJ Pack, but that wasn't my BKS1 poetry event. It definitely was. It definitely was. Jason is saying we actually did have a poetry event. So yes, it technically we did have one, but it's not the one
I was about to say, no, not the one that I did, but I thought that one was amazing.
Thank you.
I thought it was amazing.
Thank you.
I really did. Right?
Yeah.
And I felt different about this one because I do it every year, but this one felt really, really like different and great. Yeah,
really? Okay.
It was good. So shout out.
You know, shoot for the moon.
Absolutely.
Be amongst the stars.
But I plan on doing more poetry, doing more things.
That feed your spirit.
Yeah, that feed my spirit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That definitely feed my spirit.
Yeah. So I literally looked at my whiteboard yesterday when I went back into my office for the first time, and I looked at it and I'm like, I have to erase all of this, and now I got to start fresh for 2026. And I started thinking like, what do I want to do though? I haven't figured it out yet.
Me neither.
I haven't figured it out yet. Because of the things I did last year were major. They were heavy. Like everything I did last year was super, super, super heavy. I mean, from renovating my house to taking the things I did with my mother to career-wise and all of the new positions I now have and new titles I have now. Yes. Like I did a lot last year. So now I'm just like this year, I don't know.
I will say my first 6 months doesn't look like what my last 6 months look like. Right. So I started in a new job. I'm not there. Anymore. I'm at a different job now.
Yeah.
Just a lot looks different.
Yeah.
Right. A lot looks different, but and I'm okay with change. Right. When it's for the better, I'm okay with change. And I had to get used to that though. I literally had to get used to that because I'm a stickler of I don't want to rock the boat. Let me just leave it like it is. Da, da, da. And I've learned that tell God your plan and He'll laugh at you. So, I don't know. I'm moving this year. It's just definitely a little different.
Okay.
Definitely a little different than I have in the years. And we lost a lot. I lost a lot in 25. I'm going to be honest with you. So my mental health is very, very important to me. First and foremost, it's very important to me.
Yeah. I've been having a lot of conversations about mental health, ironically, with a lot of men. And that conversation is becoming more and more prevalent. And I get random phone calls from, guy friends that are like, I don't think I'm depressed. I'm not sure if I'm depressed. Toya, you think I'm depressed? And I'm saying, whoa, like I'm just answering the phone, and I'm like,
well, men don't admit that.
And right,
Don't admit it.
So I'm like, I have to recognize that in that moment, I guess I'm the safe space within that moment, and I'm just like, okay, so let's talk about it.
Right.
But there's a lot of middle-aged, because we're middle-aged, right? There's a lot of middle-aged individuals that life is hitting them hard in different areas, whether it's health, whether it's mentally, where it's realizations or the realization that where they thought they would be in life, they're not there. The things they thought they would have, they don't have, and how that makes them feel as men. It's just been a lot, and I feel like 2026 needs, like you said, needs to be the year of healing, and I feel like a lot of people need to do a lot of talking.
Yes.
We need to do a lot more talking. I know we do that here on the show all the time, but I feel like our sphere, our circle needs to do a lot more talking because there's a lot going on internally that's not coming out, and we don't want people to get lost in that.
I agree.
I
agree.
So, and a part of the way that I feel like you do that is by creating spaces where there's community, right? So I was actually having another part of that conversation. An act of resistance for African American people is community.
Right.
Is us getting together.
Right.
It's us fellowshipping. It's
Right.
us staying together and having those conversations and being able to release and work through and do those things. It is an act of resistance because even since we've been in this country, everything is about let me put you down, hold you down, isolate you, rip you from your people, rip you from your circle, rip you from those that care about you. So, for us, that act of resistance is us getting together. So it's like when you see people who are hosting events, go. When you see people that are inviting you to their home or in their spaces, go. Or do it yourself. Invite folks over, have folks over, but create that space where there is community where we can get together and we can be with one another and.
I literally screenshot this today. James Baldwin is a profound dude, like one of my favorites, right? And he says, we can disagree and still love each other unless your disagreement is rooted in my oppression and denial of my humanity and right to exist. And I thought that was like so profound because it's like, I don't gotta like you, right? But the minute that you deny me of my existence, right? Because America, deny me of my existence and and be a part of my oppression. You have no there's no space for you with me. You can't sit at a table with me. You can't sit across from me. You can't do any of that.
Right.
I laughed today. We always talk about this. I work in corporate now, back in corporate, right? And the things that I've gone through. I'm laughing. This lady says to me, and they don't even know. They don't even know the things that they say. What's your real name? And I said, because everybody calls me B. What's your real name? And I said, Basima. Oh, that's a little different, huh? This is never heard of it before. And I was like, she didn't say the word strange, but it was just like, and I was like, well, it's Arabic, it's unheard of. No, it's really not.
No, Wazowski is to me. How about that?
I was like, I'm laughing because
the minute they act like they can't say longer names is when I'm like, well, what's your last name?
But she used the term it wasn't strange, but she was just like odd. I think she said.
Oh,
it's an odd name.
So what's your last name?
No, it's not odd. It's not odd at all. Never heard of it before.
That's good for you.
I have. I actually know 3 people with my name.
Well, yeah, but everybody's not named Mary.
I thought it was. I was like, whoa.
You're back in corporate.
I'm back in corporate.
You're
Like,
back in corporate.
They just say things and
yeah, you're back in corporate.
I couldn't believe it today.
You're back in corporate.
I was like, here we go.
Yeah. Listen, well,
What a gut punch.
Yeah. Listen, well, speaking of community friends and people that know your name, Jeff, can you add our friends on in here? So we have Jason. Wait, I gotta get back to the daggone thing.
Yeah.
This thing is acting up, y'all. See?
Because
see
Jason,
this?
everybody loved Jason.
Everybody
Don't-
loves
don't
Jason.
they?
That needs to be the name of his show.
Everybody loves
Right?
Jason.
Okay. We got Jason and Tiffany in the building. We got Tiffany and here we go. We doing salutes. There we go.
Salute.
Toast to 2026.
Yes.
Y'all shows,
We love
y'all
y'all.
life, all of y'all endeavors, and all of
Everything.
us being a community. So toast to
Tiff,
toast
we
to
grateful
y'all.
for what God has done. Are we not?
Absolutely. Yes,
We are
indeed.
grateful.
We're gonna
for
come
what
back
God-
to that. We're gonna come back to
We are
that.
grateful.
But yeah, so this is our community, this is our circle, this is our sphere of influence. So we wanted them to come into the studio. It's our first show of the year, and as we're celebrating making it into 2026 and just all the things, we definitely want to have our people in the studio with us. So that's why they're here. But go ahead, Boo.
I just want y'all to sum up y'all 2025 for us.
You want to go?
What you think? What's your thoughts about 2020? Before we move to 2026, what's your thoughts about 2025?
I'm glad.
If you
so.
gave it one word, what would you describe 2025 as?
Wait, you answer first.
If
you gave-
I gotta think. This date question, I gotta think.
2025.
One word. One word.
Congested.
Who?
Congested.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
It's too tight. It's doing too much. I wasn't free like I should have been.
Okay.
So it was real tight. A lot of congestion. I had
Okay.
to, release.
Okay.
Oh, I got a word. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sound good.
Mm-hmm.
Tiff.
Trying.
Okay. Wow. Yes.
The entire year was very trying
Okay.
and very exhausting, very draining. And it taught me, I learned a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Not more so, a lot of times when we say we learn a lot from this and this and that, I didn't just learn a lot about people, I learned a lot about myself.
Oh, absolutely.
That's the
Learned a
most
lot
important thing.
about me, what I should do, what I shouldn't do, what I should say, what I shouldn't say, And I've learned how, when we were on the shows before with the other girls, how to be more accountable and to be more aware. So it was a lot. But the Bible says that the end of a thing is better than its beginning.
Yes,
So
all right now.
I'm glad that it's over.
Yes.
What testament it say that?
That's in Proverbs. You want me to show you where it is?
I know Genesis.
Right. All right, B, what's your word?
Humbled. Humbled. In a lot of ways. It's almost like it's a remake of something that me and you have both experienced. Everything that probably could go wrong in 2025 did for me, right? And I think I was pushed at my limits in a lot of areas.
Press beyond measure.
Beyond measure. And I told y'all my craziest experience is, how close me and God are, right? And I thought we had this thing figured out. Like, I was like, all right, God, we got this thing figured out. I talk to you, you talk to me. I'm honest with you, you honest with me. I worship, I praise, I speak. When I dream, I tell God what God tells me to tell. Tell whomever that God tells me, and I literally was looking for God with a flashlight. This year. This year. Because it was trying. It was very trying. It was very hard. It was very how I'm gonna get through this. You know what I mean? How my family gonna get through this. A lot of changes, you know. And the crazy thing is sometimes you feel like to what Tiffany's saying, I realized I started learning me a little bit more, you know. And the thing about me is I've always been strong. I've always been strong. I've always been the strong one. I've always been the one that, all right, you know, but I'm sitting here like, yeah, you know, somebody else could have that. I need to, you know. So I think, I would say humbled. And still seeking God, still. I did not lose faith. I will say that. But still seeking God. And me and him was a little indifferent last year. You know? Yeah. It was a little indifferent last year, but we good. So I still will say that I still have the same, you know, I still love God. That's it. You know, I haven't lost that part. I haven't.
You just got to refine you in this new phase of life with this level of faith, right? Because until you are really and truly pressed, you kind of feel like, oh, well, life goes like this. It does this. It does that. It does that. I have this amount of faith because I know this happens. I know that happens. And then stuff start happening that you like, wait, whoa. It's not supposed to go like this. This is not how it's been. And then you got to find a whole new level of faith.
I think for me, sometimes I always understood when God did stuff. It was like when something happens, I would be like, okay, God. You know, that would be my reply. All right, God, I see. And for the last couple of years, I'll say not just 2025, I've been saying, God, I don't get it.
Like what's going on?
Like what's going on? Like I can't see it. You know? I can't see it that far. I can't understand it that far. But still just, thank God Ramadan is in February, but still just seeking him, still just literally just fasting, still just praying, still, you know, knowing that he still has me regardless.
Yeah.
And that's the part. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your one word. Enough for me.
Whew. To be very honest with you, my 2025 was victorious.
Nice. That's beautiful. I'm glad somebody's.
My 2025 was victorious, and I don't.
Your ending was great though. Right?
Yeah,
I'm gonna just say
right. And I don't say victorious in that it wasn't a bunch of pitfalls. It wasn't a bunch of struggles. It wasn't a bunch of times that I was hollering, screaming, crying, laying in bed, like trying to, because all of that happened and more. Did all of that. But all the things that needed to get done got done. And some of the things I wanted to get done got done. And so when I look, I was on the phone with our other friend Mimi. I was sitting there, I was about to start preaching. I was like, but when I look around, that was me. That was me yesterday. That was me last night. I was like, when I look around. And I was like, girl. And I start thinking about all the things from 2025 that when I went into the year that I needed to get done and then just started looking around. I was, you know, everybody knows I'm a caregiver. I was talking to my mother on the phone. That alone is like, ding, 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 ding. How many times was she not supposed to be here? I was talking to my mother, even though she was in the hospital, and still is. But I was talking to my mother on the phone. I was looking at what I was able to do with my home to accommodate her. I had just gotten out of a meeting for another position that's going to push me out career-wise. And I'm talking to my friends on the phone, and I was like, yeah, okay. I shed a lot of tears this year. I went through a lot this year. It was uncertain, you know, in the beginning of the year, in the middle of the year, there was a bunch of uncertainty. But to stand here today, all the things that I asked for and to be walking in and to be living in every single last one of those blessings, I said, okay, this was a victorious year for me. 2025 was a victorious year for me, and I'm grateful for all the things. I'm grateful, and like I said, it's not that it was easy, and it's not that it wasn't a struggle, because it was, but I am grateful for. So now that we're going into 2026,
yes,
like I said, I have not started going through my goals yet and all the things I want to do, because I don't know. There was so much in 2025 that I don't even know for 2026. I'm like, all right, what else? You know,
do y'all got anything for 2026?
What's y'all things for 2026?
Anything?
I don't know yet.
It's new. It's only 6 days in, so
still handling some biz from 2025.
Yeah, of course.
You know,
yeah, same here.
I achieved some of my goals from 2025, which was good. And just furthering that is gonna be like part of it. I speak it out, but it's gonna be stuff that y'all gonna see. So,
Jason, is you going back to coaching ever?
I mean, we'll see what happens.
Do you miss it?
I mean, I'm always doing something out there, coaching somebody.
Yeah.
You know, making somebody good out there. So we'll see what happens.
Okay.
You know?
Go back, bro.
Okay.
We'll see what happens, you know?
Go back.
Okay. All right.
Sometimes you gotta do your first works over.
Hey,
Go
you
back.
know,
Okay.
the price is right.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
If the respect is there.
I just know I know you good at that.
Appreciate that.
You know what I mean? I know you good at that.
Appreciate
So,
it. Word up. Thank
and
you.
they need you.
Thank you.
They need you.
Tiff, 2026.
To take my whole unbothered movement to a whole nother level.
That's it. You know what?
That's my I usually tell people to make that a lifestyle. I'm going to make it mean
For
that
you.
for me.
Yeah, for you.
Yeah. I got a lot out this weekend about being unapologetic and unbothered.
Yeah.
And I promised myself this year I am not giving out apologies to people I don't owe an apology
Absolutely.
to.
Oh, no.
And,
I agree.
You know, to try to be the aloe to the burn. You know how when people say, "Oh, this," and you're like, "Oh, I'm sorry." You know,
I don't know.
no. Well, that's what I was the queen of. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I didn't do anything. If I did something, I'll own that. I'll go ahead and apologize for it. But what I'm not going to do this year is apologize. Like I said on Saturday, I'm not going to apologize for winning when you pissed that you losing.
Right.
I'm not going to apologize for living out a life of greatness, and I'm sorry that you still mediocre. That's not my problem. I'm not going to apologize for seeking out things that are beyond what you can see. That's not my problem. I'm not apologizing for that. So I'm not apologizing or dummying myself down for the sake of making people feel like there's somebody. And if I'm not trying to be funny, but if I'm further than where they are, it is what it is. I don't need to compare or compete. That's just who I am. It is what it is. I'm not going to treat you any different, but I sure as hell ain't apologizing for it. And I'm not going to dummy myself down for
That's it.
That's where I'm at. So I'm looking at Unbothered to take it to a different level, looking at, okay, you know you got people that believe in you, reach out to them to start investing. You know you need this because there's people that I have a team, and I want to be able to pay them. And I want to go ahead and go back to St. Martin and do trips. There's things I want to do.
Yeah.
And I can't just do it like, well, if I step out and do this, somebody's going to say I'm doing this too much or I'm doing it. No. And I had to tell somebody. Somebody said, you do a lot. I said, I sure do. I said, but I get it done.
You don't hire enough men, I'll tell you that much. Having these all-girl movements, that'd be wonderful, but I'm sorry. General, like the only one who got a sneak invite.
He's the only
General,
one.
I'm gonna get you, General.
Wait a minute. All right.
And he don't tell nobody.
Word.
Right. So, Jason, what are you not apologizing for in 2026?
Tiff, I really like that. I do.
Take my time with it. What am I not apologizing for?
What are you not apologizing for?
For giving you my time. Like, I'm not. Some people just don't deserve my time.
Don't deserve.
So they not gonna get it.
Yeah.
And I'm not apologetic for you not getting my time. And it's funny, I never even thought about that, but I've been living like that for a while now.
Yeah.
I used to be the person going everywhere on everybody's scene.
Me too.
And I can't do that.
Don't want to say no.
I don't. I'm like with y'all. I'm with BKS. I'm with Toya. I'm with Tiff. I'm with y'all. Like, you know, if it's something going with my family for something, you know, real small circles. I'm like, I don't even feel comfortable sometimes with certain conversations. My phone is so dry.
Say that.
Yeah,
Say
certain
that.
conversations I'm not even comfortable.
That part.
Yeah.
That I used to be comfortable with
That
certain
part.
people. I'm like, I don't even trust y'all no more.
Yeah,
Y'all funny
Jason.
stuff.
I'm about to give an
and I used to make it where I press people to make them know that you. But now I'm like, I'm cool with it. Unless I have to. I really don't mind if I have to.
You know what though?
But a lot of people they don't even get my conversations. I don't like wasting words.
You know what though?
Like,
You know,
Nah,
I think
catch
you know
me
what?
on Mondays 9.
Can I just tell you this? No, because we tired of that, right? No, because Jason.
Word.
Because we tired of that.
Yeah.
And I'm not sitting here explaining, I'm not sitting here explaining. I'm not getting my blood pressure all high because we at this age now. I'm not getting my blood pressure all high.
What I say all the time.
I'm not, when you start messing with my health and well-being,
no.
I don't,
When
I
you,
can't
and we
do
at the
nothing
age
for
where
you.
somebody throwing your nervous system off, they gotta go. And not the second time, not the third time, the first time.
Right.
My nervous system don't feel good around you. Ooh, I'm gonna come back to that real
Nervous
quick.
system.
My
That's
ner-
good
my-
right there.
Let me tell you something.
Jason
In what was
said a
that?
word.
October, I was out with somebody. October, I was out with somebody. And the interaction and the energy between the two of us was becoming so toxic that I started developing a knot in the top of my shoulder. And I was like, ooh, and I'm going like this, and now I'm in physical pain.
You in physical pain?
And now I'm in physical pain, and now I'm like, wait a minute, LaToya, you got to pay attention to this. You got to pay attention to this, because if this is how your body reacts and responds, being in the presence of this person, this ain't somebody that you need to be in the presence of. This ain't nobody's. And I was just like, ooh, pay attention to that, LaToya. Pay attention. So yeah, if somebody's changing your nervous system or shifting your nervous system, if not for the good, then absolutely not. What are you not apologizing for?
I'm not apologizing for not having the bandwidth for anybody.
That's it.
Anymore.
That's it.
I don't have it. I can't give it to you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not talking about financially. I'm talking about even my time. Right now, it's precious. I don't have it. I'm not apologizing for putting me first. I'm not apologizing. I'm not apologizing for not have. I don't have it today. I'm sorry.
And
I
that's
don't
okay.
feel like talking. I don't want to talk. Certain conversations I stay away from. Right now, I literally have to develop me. I have to build me back up, and I'm not apologizing.
What
did
we say the other day?
I'm not
We had this-
apologizing. I feel so bad. I do feel bad. I always, but you know, I always tell her, I'm like, I feel so bad.
And when I tell you.
But you know what it is? People put you in this box, right? And they put you in this thing where this is what you're used to doing, and this is where
No. This
used
is
to
no.
be.
This is who you are to me.
Yes.
So I don't care what you're going through. I don't care what's going on in your world, because in my world, you are this. You are this particular anchor. And I need you to stay in that particular place at all times. Forget what you're going through. Forget how you feel. And when you step outside of that, people don't know how to interact with you, or they tell you acting funny, or they make it out to be something else. And I was telling her the other day, I said, absolutely not.
I don't have it.
Absolutely not.
And I don't have
Absolutely
it. And
not.
I'm not saying, like I said, I don't have it. I don't have it emotionally. I don't have it like spiritually right now. I don't have it. And I'm just building me. And I promise, I'm sure at some point I'll be beneficial to you. But for right now, I'm not. I'm not.
And if you never become,
exactly.
it is what it
Right.
is.
Exactly.
You're right.
It's
You're right.
all right.
You're right.
Yep.
I'm not apologizing
No.
for that.
Don't apologize for that.
I'm not.
I had to legit change my mindset about me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because there's people that, not tooting my horn, but there, and just like with y'all, there's
Toot
people
it.
that see.
Good. Toot it.
She got unbothered on her license plate.
Right. Toot it.
Talk about
Toot it. Because I'm about to tell you what I'm not apologizing for. But go ahead,
When
toot
I
it.
think about, so there's people that see you and have this expectation of you. The messed up part about it, they have this expectation of you for them.
Yes.
The expectation is not for you to go up.
Yes.
It's for what you can do for them. And then when they suck the life out of you and start draining everything out of you, it's like, oh, let me tell you, she's not really all that they are balled out to be. No, I am, but you tried to use me, and I let you get into a place that you didn't deserve to be at. And so I had to really say, okay, you know what, Tiff? 2026, know where to park, know where to position people, know when to open the door and say get out, and you cannot get back in. I had to set boundaries all over again because I thought I set boundaries last year. I did not. I put my guard down.
My therapist said
Put
that
my
to me
guard down,
when
and
I
I
thought
can't.
I set boundaries and I had not. Yeah.
Toya, I didn't realize I did until stuff came back to like really bite me, but I can't get mad because it was something that I did. But in the same breath, after that, just with other things going on, I started looking at people differently. I started looking at people not for who I wanted them to be, but for who they really are.
Was this not me in 2023? I feel like I said all the same things.
It's crazy because even for me too, the opinions of others, I don't. No. Because you know what? I say this all the time. I grew up in a family where, you know, they gonna say. I always grew up with that. They gonna say, don't do that, you know, because they gonna look at you like this, and you know, and it was major on what the appearance of what people thought of me. I could care less what you think. I could care less what you think anymore.
Couldn't.
I'm not. I'm just not doing it anymore. I'm sorry.
You know what I told the women at Unbothered? We had about 100 women there Saturday. Shut up,
so
Jason.
But I'm not bothered by it.
I'm glad you're not.
He said I'm unbothered.
And I told them when it got to a point, I told them, when people want this and this and this, you don't have to do nothing for nobody. You don't owe anybody, you owe God. And if they can't understand that, you can tell them to bite bricks and swallow slow. And you should not even care how those bricks come out. At the end of the day, people don't care about you. I had to learn that. People don't care about you. That's why I had to reevaluate. Tiff, who do you really rock with? You say you rock with this one. You say, you know what my mother said to me? My mother said to me last week, because in this whole different process of this new life, right? She said, you know, you're there for everybody. Who's there for you? So I said to her, I said, Ma, the people that I'm there for, no shade to anybody, but the people that I'm there for don't have the capacity to be there for me the way that I am for them. And I don't try to be there for people that I know can reciprocate, because now it's like, okay, I'm only doing for you because you can do for me.
Absolutely.
And she said, I know, but she said, but I feel like you really don't have anybody to help you do that. I said, no, I do. I just choose not to reach out to them. See, I had to, even with that, even people that I feel like
Well, me and you had this conversation
Absolutely.
the other day too. I'm like, we had this
Trish said
conversation.
Jason is quiet.
Yo, Soup, I'm just chilling, you know, 26 in the mix, you know what I mean? Feeling my pink and black,
Soup.
you know.
You
Soup, what
rocking
up,
your
though?
pink, Jay?
I'm cooling, you know.
Yeah.
I'm with the ladies. They letting it
quiet.
out. They letting it out.
But yes, Tiff. Yes. Everything you said, to everything
I had to
you
learn,
said.
and for my mother to recognize it,
Yeah.
it bothered me when my mother said it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's like I am there for everybody. Not this year, though. Spinderella said that's not it. So it's not this year. It's not happening.
Listen. Well, I'm not.
Trish said, Tiffany, that is wisdom and something special.
Thank you, Trish.
I agree.
I'm not apologizing for I don't know what this is going to sound like.
It sounds like what it
And
sounds
I don't
like.
and I don't care either.
Close to that.
Right. But I am who I say I am.
Say that.
Where the hell? Where I'm clapping at? Sorry. Let me push it. This one?
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you. So say what one more goddamn time.
Yeah, I am who I say I am. And that's not in perfection.
Right.
That is not in me thinking I'm better than, because again, we had this conversation before too, where I'll often tell people that I'm not everybody's cup of tea, right? Because I'm not. It is what it is, and I don't care.
You champagne, you
But
see that? Come on
right, I'm not everybody's cup of tea,
Right.
because I was having this conversation with my girlfriends, and I was saying to them, people like me when I say I don't think I'm better than anybody, right? Because I don't. I don't think I'm better than anybody. I don't think I'm better than this person, that person, because everybody has their own this, that, or other.
Absolutely.
And if you put me in whatever situations they in, I don't know how I'm going to react, response, this, that, or the other.
Right.
But here's the flip side where people don't like me. Ain't nobody better than me.
Talk that, Toya.
So, you understand what I'm saying? Like I don't think I'm better than nobody else.
And you don't think anybody.
But ain't
Don't look at
nobody
me.
better.
This is why I'm quiet. No, because when I start being her hype man, when I'm a freaky
I'm
child,
just saying.
when I'm a when I'm what's the other one? You know, I'm like double D. I go in and start going. Don't look at me.
But listen.
I will start saying.
But listen, but that's how I feel. So
Don't get me started.
So when I say, oh no, I don't think I'm better, everybody like, yeah girl, Toya, so this, Toya that, but then when I start saying, but they ain't better than me, then people start being like, oh well, who do you think you are, right? And so for me, for 2026, I just want everybody to know I am who I say I am.
That part.
And I don't care what
That
the
part.
circumstances are.
That
I don't
part.
care what the pitfalls
Yeah.
that may be, because we're going to experience pitfalls. And you're not going to have no perfect
I like
times,
that.
no perfect this, no perfect that. But I am who I say I am. So if I tell you I'm this, then I'm that. If I tell you I'm going to get this done, I'm going to figure this out,
Yeah.
I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, then that's just
Love
what it
it.
is. Because that's just who I am.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm just waiting when the playback, the person who does your video, they gotta, I am whoever I say. I need that instrumental in the background.
Danny,
playing this
Say
right
I
here.
am. I love that.
Danny,
I
you
love
hear that?
Danny, you gotta
And if I
insert
wasn't,
that.
then
Why would I say I am? Cause y'all know, yo, Danny don't say she better. But
Danny.
when she cuts them
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the shade
I
tree,
love
baby.
it.
Because that's what it is.
No.
I'm trying to tell you.
You know
Because
what?
that's
no,
what it
because,
is.
And because you tend to forget who you
You
are.
and let me tell you something.
Right.
You
That's real.
forget who you
tend
are,
to forget who you are,
and then
Word.
and you
And you
allow
gotta
people
remind
to
people.
you allow people to dictate and then to change your mind about who you are.
and they will, and they will,
If you
let 'em-
and especially
if you let 'em-
especially as women,
No.
especially as Black women, especially when you are in different spaces, we shrink ourselves
Right.
all the time,
We do.
and we don't talk about
I
all
have.
the stuff.
I have.
We don't talk about all the stuff we've accomplished, all the stuff we've done, all the capabilities we have, all the things that we have triumphed over, all the victories that we have. We don't talk about that, and it's supposed to be, you know, you're self-centered, this, that, or other. No, I'm not self-centered.
Right.
However,
Howsoever.
if you are testing me,
Right.
or if you are questioning who I am, my capabilities, I'm telling you right now, I am who I say I am.
That part.
And that's just it. And
That
and I don't know how.
Jessica said,
that's it.
Buddha says everything above and everything below. I am the only one.
That's it.
Word.
I love
Oh
that.
yeah.
That's it.
That's-
I am
yeah.
it in my life, in my walk,
Yeah.
in my journey, in my this, and I'm very self-aware. Like I know me very well.
I will
I'm very
say-
self-aware, and again, I am.
I have in some places did get consumed by the thoughts of other people, right? And not realizing who I am. Every now and then I'll realize who I am, right? Every now and then it'll come and I'll be like, You caught that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I will say more of that. I need to really be like, yeah, who are you? Like, yo, you know who you are. Like, you know. As we said, even it was a theme last year. We said great things come from Plainfield.
Yeah,
like
all that.
Great things come
but
from Plainfield.
But even with that, you know, we was talking about with what Tiffany said, and I said, you know, that was me in 2023. I was on them. I was tested and tested to and tested to a point where I did not feel like I was questioning myself. I questioned myself a lot. I questioned down to the point where I was questioning my own character. Because other people were questioning my character.
Right.
Because other people were talking about me.
Toya.
Because other people were saying so many nasty and terrible things about who I am, my character, this, that, or the other. I started to do it myself. And I was like, wait, am I like that? Am I really like this? Am I the type of person who would do this, think this, feel this, act on this? And I really questioned myself for a while. And then, you know, I went to therapy. I had friends. I did all the things and started doing the work and this, that, or the other. And then by the time I got into 2024 and 2025, I was just like, nah, I'm not doing that. And a part of that for me was boundaries. A part of that for me was you know, finding boundaries within myself. It was, you know, making sure that I was okay, making sure I was being respected, making sure, you know, I was living within all of who I am, right? And so yeah. I'm not doing that no more.
Toya, something that you said. You just said something. You said that regardless what people said, you know, whether it was true or not, regardless what people said, you know, you went through this whole thing. I had said on Saturday that being unapologetic means to be audacious. I get a point for that.
For audacious. I ain't wanted. You getting real rhythm. audacious faces. Like, go ahead.
Intentional, uncompromising, without reason, excuses, or feeling like explanation in spite of exploitation. So in spite of who's trying to exploit you, whether it's true or false, that's part of being unapologetic, is going on not caring.
Yes.
And being completely unbothered. Because what people do is create a narrative about who people are and who people are not, because they could never be.
Because they cannot be. Because they cannot be.
I want to say publicly, no take backs. If you are outside of my life at this stage,
look at
in 2026,
look at Toya's
you don't have a place. You have no place in my life anymore.
Okay. I'm just making sure everybody.
No take back.
I'm making sure everybody heard.
Is it clear?
You
don't have a position in, if you are outside when 1201 strikes and you are outside. Understand, you have no position. You have no place. Don't even try. Don't attempt. Don't even. It is not there. Nothing's there. Nothing.
Yeah. That's it.
It's true.
That's it.
So it's
but that's it. And I don't want anyone to get twist the message as if anyone is above reproach, right?
Yeah.
Because no one is above reproach, right?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Course.
But if that is coming from my trusted circle. But at this point, I only have a trusted circle.
Right,
like I don't
that's
have.
what I'm saying. Like,
Because
so
I ain't even around
the
people
ones that they're not here. Like, they're filtered out. And my thing is that I have gone through too much last year for me to be sitting here trying to figure out
I'm
who's
not
loyal,
explaining
who's
it.
not,
No,
and I don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it.
I'm not doing that.
I don't want to do it.
Mm-mm.
You are outside. You remain there. It's no takebacks for 2026. I am good.
Mm-hmm.
I am good with the people that are positioned in my life.
Mm-hmm.
That is it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look. That's.
I have no room for you.
Damn.
No room at the
There's
end.
no room at the end.
There's no room at the end.
No room at the end.
Everybody ain't coming to the cookout or the
Oh
kickback.
no, no, they not. No,
Because you can't think you wasn't shooting me in the gym.
Word.
You understand?
I feel
And think
you.
that you about nah, we good.
I feel you.
We good. Bless your heart.
Word.
And I wish you well.
Ooh.
Or not. Or nothing. or nothing. But no. Whoever's in my life is in my life, and that's just it.
That's it. That is.
I literally am 46 years old. I will be 47 April 1st, God willing. And I promise you, I know who I am, and that's the part. You understand? I know I'm loving. I know I'm giving. I know I'll give the shirt off my back. I know I will give the last. I know I will. I don't care. I will stay with you. I will hold
And
your
I ain't gonna be with
hand.
nobody that's questioning that.
But I won't. I won't.
Word.
I can't. I can't. I can no longer.
Mm-mm. And you know what? And that's why this circle is this particular circle, right? Because in 2023 and 2022, 23 and 24, these were conversations that I had to have within myself.
Yeah.
The people that are in my world are literally handpicked. They are literally handpicked. I literally do not rock with anyone that I feel doesn't know me, doesn't know my heart, or thinks that I'm whatever. No one. So none of my group chats, none of my individual conversations, every single last person, I know their heart and I feel like they know mine.
Word.
And that is for all my friends, and that's my family. That's family, that's friends, that's everybody. I do not have any circles where I cannot be 100% Toya at all times.
Yes.
Or I feel like I got to shrink myself.
I don't want to be anything.
Because I've been in them circles where it was like, all right, Toya, don't say too much. Don't do too much. Don't do this. They're going to think this about you. They already think this about you. So if you add this on top, they're going to really, I already been there. I already did that. No, absolutely not. And so right now, the people I talk to, the people I talk to on a daily basis, the people I talk to on a weekly basis, these are all people that I feel like I know them and they know me, and we're comfortable and we good.
I know you,
and that's it. And that's it. That is it. So for 2026, there will be more of pouring into each other.
Yeah, I
more
want that.
of that.
Yeah, I think
there will
more
be
of that.
more
And
of
it's
that.
already happening.
Yeah.
It started happening like towards the
Yeah.
end of 25.
Yeah, it did.
A lot of that came out. I think a lot of pouring came out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because it seemed like everybody was going through something at the same time.
They were. Yeah. So
I think for me, the thing about her is, and I know like everybody sees us, right? And when they see us, you know, we're silly, right? We silly. We talk about stuff. We agree on stuff. We disagree on stuff. But I think they don't realize a lot of times, if you know us, then you know we have a very, very crazy prayer life, right? And she is definitely my like I always say I don't have everybody praying for me. I don't have a lot of people that can pray for me because I know who I am in God. She knows who I am in God, right? So I don't have there's a lot of people that means I trust that you will go to God for me, right? And have the best intentions for me, right? At the same time. I am tired of the people that don't have my heart as a best interest, you know? I'm tired of people that think that, oh, she'll do it. Oh, that's just her. You know, you recognize my heart. And you keep using up my heart. Yeah. But you won't use your heart towards me. And I'm over it. I'm over it.
Are y'all tired of flexing on them? Because I like when y'all go out and y'all just be styling.
see them?
Like,
You
well,
see
they
them,
be having
Jay?
the girls out.
Wait, did
They
you
be
see the
having
mints, the
things fit,
leopards,
you know
and the
what I mean? They
reds?
be the
Yes.
shoes, the nails,
I didn't
the
feel.
hair.
I didn't feel my best.
Yo, I love when y'all out there just styling on them.
I
I
just
love
didn't.
it.
Yeah,
I love
they
it.
look
You know,
amazing.
I'm
We was
a
out.
fan.
We was out in Philly. We was doing
I seen
something
y'all.
out
I
in
seen y'all with
Philly.
the leopards
They
on.
look
Yeah.
The
amazing.
leopards
They had
in the
the
red.
leopard on Tiff.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Tiff had leopard on
Tiff
that
had
day
a
too. For
leopard
her.
on.
I
event.
did. Had leopard and
She
pink.
did.
Yeah,
I
like
love
when I
Drought.
see
We
the
was
leopard.
leopard in
Love.
red.
I was
We
like,
did leopard in
dang.
I
red.
like when y'all
I
get
love
busy
it.
and feeling yourselves.
Feeling
and y'all
like a
doing-
boss.
Joe, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of that right there.
I didn't
And
do a
don't-
lot
and
of
don't
that
stop
last year,
doing-
though, 'cause I
No,
mean,
yo,
I
no,
was
y'all
doing
had
this
y'all
shit.
events.
Yeah.
Y'all took some nice pictures. Y'all
Yeah.
had events. Y'all was styling at
Yeah.
every event.
Yeah.
Keep doing
I
that.
appreciate
like,
that.
Word up. People need to see that confidence. and-
Yeah.
And be like,
Yeah.
oh, I need to do the same.
Yeah, I
thing.
will say, I will say, like, yeah, we gotta have more of that, more of.
I'm down.
Good.
Yeah,
I'm
Like,
down.
we gotta have more
Word
of that.
up.
I'm down. I'm down. People treat you different.
They do.
People treat you different.
They don't want to miss.
That's
an
a
appointment.
conversation. I have hair on my. Anyway, that's a conversation for another day. I really want to have a woman's conversation about that, because going back into putting yourself together and keeping yourself up, because you know how I feel about that. But putting yourself together and keeping yourself up, like it's real. Like you. That's a conversation for another
Toya,
day.
people got to stop getting themselves put together for other people. That's why it don't
Do it
last
for
and
you.
it don't work. Right. You got to do it for yourself.
Do it
That's
for
why
you.
it don't last.
That's why I don't last. I will dress up and take myself anywhere. And when I walk in the door, I'm like, I know I'm untouchable. You know why? Because I left the house believing in me. But I left the house believing that, Tiff, do you know who you really are?
What?
You just entertainment. You untouchable.
Come on and
unbothered.
talk
Just
about
tell 'em.
it.
He said
Entertainment
entertainment.
over
He
there.
said
I'm
entertainment.
untouchable. I'm unbothered. Like, you gotta see me.
You gotta use that.
Gotta use it, y'all.
Entertainment.
I'm done.
But
No.
it's true. I
No,
get
you have
I get
to.
dressed up for me. I don't dress up for other people.
I say that all the. You know what?
No.
I say that
I
all the
dress up for
time.
me.
I'm not trying to
I mean,
outdo you.
I know you
just
do.
dress the way I want to dress.
No, say it again.
I'm sorry.
Say it again. Say it again.
I just dress the way I
No,
want to
and
dress.
you're not trying to. No,
I'm
start
not
over.
trying to outdo nobody.
Okay.
No, because I
Go ahead. Say it.
I get the raw end of the deal.
Go ahead, say
Like
it
everybody,
again.
like, oh, you know how she? No, I just dress the way I
Y'all
want to
better
dress.
step up when y'all in the event.
That's it. You know how I'm coming.
I say,
You know how I'm coming. Why you act like this?
lady asked me, she like, yo, how should I dress? Dress like you just want me looking at you.
That part. That part.
Could you?
That part.
Hold
That.
up. Dress like you just want me looking at you. That's it.
I love that.
That part.
That's how I am.
Because the truth
Shout
of
out
the
to
matter
my wife,
is,
because I swear, when I'm in the room, I do feel like I'm the only girl in the room.
absolutely.
I really do feel
Well,
like
when
that.
I be going out on my dates, I be feeling good.
I'm just saying, wifey make me feel like I'm the
I
only
be
That's what
one
I'm
feeling
in the
talking
room.
good.
about.
I be feeling good.
And that's how y'all supposed to make the lady feel like that.
I be feeling good.
Absolutely.
I was told I was cute on my last date. You know what I'm saying? So
Ah.
I'm just saying. The whole point is,
just
make
bring it
sure
back.
you look good.
You
Look,
can
bring it
look,
back,
y'all
bring it
give
back,
me
bring it,
nice
roll it in, roll it in.
libations and all
The
that.
whole point is,
Beat.
Make sure.
Placebo.
I know.
bring it. You know, make sure you looking good when you go out. Listen,
Beautiful name.
listen.
Beautiful name.
This is the first show of the year, and again, we just wanted to make sure we
Yes.
brought it in with friends, with community, and because
Definitely.
there was a purpose to this. There was a point to this. Community being an act of resistance for us as a people, and especially at this political time in our country, we want to make sure that we are doing
when they
our
said
part.
that we went and got that president, I just want to say I did not go get anybody's president. Okay?
Right. In
I just
Venezuela.
want to say that in
I heard they happy
Venezuela.
though.
They happy, but I don't know what the people that's not happy going to do to this country. And I just want to say that me and my house
Ain't had nothing to do with that.
ain't have nothing to
You
do
ain't got
with
no
it.
bombs over there.
Listen, I don't know what they got, but you got to understand, he in the bed with other countries, though.
He sure is.
You understand
You
that?
see what's going on
he,
with
he in
Greenland?
the bed with other countries.
Yeah.
It ain't even we might
Yeah.
say Venezuela don't got no bombs. I agree with you. But the other people got bombs that he friends with.
I feel you.
So
my point is,
I'm a little scared of that part.
Our act of resistance is making sure that we continue to promote community. And that's what I wanted to do here today on our very first show of the season. Talking about last year, ushering in this year, and making sure we're doing it in love, in community, in friendship, and holding one another up. So
but this year we
that was
plan
it.
on having a great deal of healing conversations, getting more in depth into a lot of the things that's plaguing us, not just the surface stuff, right? We're not talking about the surface stuff. There's a lot of things still plaguing us that we do not talk about. And I think that we need to delve into that this year. And we plan on doing just that.
That's it.
You know, I'm talking about our mental health. I'm talking about our health. I'm talking about, baby daddies and mamas. I'm talking about marriage. I'm talking about like our religion. I'm talking about every single thing that we could delve into this year to make us as a whole better as a people.
Yes. Yeah.
We're going to talk about that this year.
We're going to talk about that this year. So, listen, we want to thank everyone who tuned in tonight for our very first show of the year. We always say, God willing, we'll be here next week, same time, same place, different show. But it's a new year.
It's a new year.
It's a new month.
2026.
We made it. We are here. We are still at the studio. Thank you to Norm. Thank you to Trish. Thank you to Jeff. We still have a platform, that we can still speak, that we can still express, that we can still do all of those things. But now we need to go eat. So listen. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to Tiffany. Thank you to Jason. Our family, our BKS1 family, our friends, our genuine friends and family, for coming out and just chilling and hanging out with us tonight. Yes, we definitely love y'all. And
my booze.
You know, we got some more, like B said, we got more stuff coming up this year. So, Jeff, take us away.
Take us away.
Bye, everybody. Have a good week.
Love y'all.
See you soon. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
You gotta finish it now.